You're watching a presentation of RK Entertainment. My name is Kurt Evans, and thank you for joining us. The CEO of RK Entertainment, Raul Alonso, believes in inspiring the aspiring. I myself believe those words. All of RK Entertainment believes inspiring all the young artists out there today, as well as the ones from yesterday. So sit back and relax and enjoy Inspiring the Aspiring with Bishop Noel Jones. In conjunction with Gospel Video Connection and the Urban Network, you're watching a presentation of RK Entertainment presents Inspiring the Aspiring. I'm Kurt Evans, and thank you for joining us. Good afternoon, and we're at the Urban Network 20th anniversary, and I'm here with Bishop Jones, who has a new book, and we want to hear about his book, Bishop Jones.
Well, I have a couple of new books, but the book that is, I think is very hot and germane to the time in which we live, particularly in the gospel arena, is called A Vow of Prosperity. Vow of Prosperity. And it isn't what it sounds like, even though a vow of prosperity is something all of us should take, as opposed to a vow of poverty. But I'm combining spiritual principles with economic principles, management principles, and investment principles. I'm just doing those kinds of things that combine the two, simply because in every theology there is a psychology, and I'm fearful that the theology of the 21st century is leaving us psychology that all you have to do is believe on Jesus, drop your money off at the altar, and you end up rich. And I'm very, very fearful that that message is tainted. I think the message must include, part of that is true, your love for God, your spirituality, your giving, your tithing, your sowing into the kingdom, all well and good. But there is another dimension, and that is that you have to co-create with God. You have to participate with God in order to enhance your wealth. Successful people develop themselves and they set goals in their lives. And the goal is not to make money. Money is a byproduct. For instance, if I'm exercising in the NFL, if I want to be an NFL star, or you're in the music business, whatever it is, acting business, you're not acting to make money. You're not spending, or rather, you're not giving your hard time simply to make money. What you're trying to do is get in the movies, and money becomes a byproduct. You're trying to get in the NFL, and money becomes a byproduct. You're trying to get in the NBA, and money becomes a byproduct. You're trying to get in ministry, and money becomes a byproduct. So you have to have the character, you have to have the ability to deal with the process, you have to understand management, and you have to personify economic principles as well as trust in God.
And what about your church? Is it City of Refuge?
The City of Refuge, and I like to think it's a city of refuge because it's quite eclectic. We deal with people from all different backgrounds, all different circumstances, situations. You can come in any day and see actors sitting beside ex-drug dealers and some drug dealers trying to become ex-drug dealers, and I think it's a wonderful place.
You know, I was going to ask you, in order to be successful, there are two things: focus, being focused, and discipline. What's the third thing that you think that you need?
I think you need integrity and determination.
Fourth would be spirituality, right?
Well, I think that's first. I think actually spirituality is the glue that holds it all together, because spirituality includes integrity, includes determination, includes focus, and includes the second one that you said, discipline, because discipleship is becoming transformed into the principles that you believe in and that you trust God to bring about. And it's a personification. The Bible and all principles are laying on paper. Unless you put intellect to it, cognitive energy to it, hands to it, feet to it, articulate it, persona, study it, and disciple yourself in it, you'll never achieve it.
We have Bishop Jones' book here. You gotta go look at that. And where can we go to purchase
that one? Is
this
God's Going to Make You Laugh.
Okay,
and this is the one I talked about, the vow of prosperity. And it's at Barnes & Nobles. In fact, I'm doing book signings today at Barnes & Nobles. Well, so most of these viewers will miss that. Okay. But you can get it at Barnes & Nobles. It's in every retail store. It's in Walmart and all over the place.
Can you tell the audience where City of Refuge is located?
City of Refuge is 14527 San Pedro. 14527 San Pedro in Gardena. It's very close to the corner of Rosecrans and San Pedro in Gardena.
And your services, what time do they start?
Our services are 8 a.m., 11 a.m., and 6 p.m. on Sundays. Wednesday, we have a noon Bible class that is extremely hot simply because it's just me in jeans or me in sweatsuit, and we just talk to people. The late E.V. Hill said it was the biggest prayer meeting in the city. And then our normal Bible class, well, our other Bible classes at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. 12 a.m., no, 12 p.m. rather, 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. on Wednesdays for Bible class. And Sundays, 8 a.m., 11 a.m., and 6 p.m.
Bishop Jones, do you have a youth program?
Oh, very definitely. In fact, I rent a school down the street for our young people, and we're getting ready to intensify the program. I've got a new initiative that's coming. It's a media mentorship initiative, and what I'm saying is pick up a camera instead of a gun. And I'm also having a musical mentorship initiative, and that is pick up an instrument instead of a gun. I have cameras, I have trucks, I have relationships with everybody in Hollywood. I have relationships with musicians from all over the country, and I'm saying we need to do something to stop the violence among our kids. They're gifted, and some kids just need some guidance and some help from other sources than their parents. And so, yes, we have a very dynamic and viable program, and it's going to only get better.
Thank you very much, Bishop Jones. Now I'm going to get just a little bit political and ask you what you think about Obama and Reverend Wright.
I think, most of my brothers and most of my friends are saying no comment on that issue. But I think that Obama should not be penalized because of any extremism that may be in his pastor. It does not necessarily mean that we don't need extremists from time to time. But I'm saying that Obama cannot be a black president. He's got to be everybody's president, and he cannot just champion African American causes. He's got to champion everybody's cause. And his pastor has his point of view, and obviously has been that way for a long time. But I don't think we should penalize Obama because of his pastor's point of view. I think that his pastor has said some good things over the years that has kept Obama in the church. But obviously Obama is not buying into the extremism that has been a part of his ministry.
Thank you so much, Bishop Jones. It was a pleasure talking to you, and you've edified my soul.
Oh, Kurt, wonderful.
Thank you very much.